Now we'll come to operators in Java. Now what are the different types of operators? There are arithmetic operator, unary operator, assignment operator, relational operators, logical operators, ternary operators, bitwise operators, and shift operators. And there are many more, but these are very important operators. Fine, so you have arithmetic, unary, logical, ternary, assignment, bitwise, relational, and shift. So let's see first what are the different here. So unary operators are prefix and postfix, that is plus plus and minus minus. Fine, plus plus and minus minus. You also have plus minus. This plus and minus, they are basically to represent positive and negative numbers. Then you have arithmetic operators like into, division, modulus, that is for remainder. You have for addition, subtraction. Then shift operator, you have left shift, right shift, and here you also have additional, that is called as with 3 greater than zeros. Now what this does, the moment it shifts the data, it will now say in this case the entry of 0 will be there from the other end. Fine, there will be 0 entered from the other end. Then comes relational operators. Relational operators are greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to. And instance of this, instance of basically they are used with the objects. They are used with objects. Then you have equality, that is equal to and not equal to. Fine. Then you have bitwise operators. In bitwise you have and, you have or, and you have XOR, along with not. Okay, not is same what we are using in the C and C++. It is shown in unary operator because it is a single operator, that's why it is being shown in unary operator. This is not operator here. And same way the another is a not operator. This is a unary logical operator and this is unary bitwise operator. Then comes logical operator, that is and, or, and not is here. Fine, not is shown at top. Then comes ternary operator. Ternary operators are question mark and colon. Fine, this is same in C and C++. And then comes assignment operator. Now the assignment operators are very special, that if you have same variable repeated like a equal to a plus b, I can write a plus equal to b. If a is equals to a minus b, then I can write a minus equal to b. Those are called as assignment operators, and same operators in Python are called as augmented operators. Fine, so you have different assignment and different augmented operators. So these are the logical operators of Java. Now these are and, or, and not. These are same as that of C and C++. Coming to the next, that are relational operators. These are equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than, greater than equal to, and less than equal to. Now all these operators may return you true and false. They will return you true and false. Got it? So that is the output. Return type is Boolean, that is either true or false. Fine. Then comes your assignment operator. Now assignment operators are equal to, plus equal to, minus equal to, star equal to, and all these things. Fine. So we'll be seeing one example for all these operators. Coming to bitwise operators, you have and, or, not. This is complement, left shift, right shift, and this is bitwise operator which will shift with right 0. Now here 0 will be filled from the right hand side. So bitwise shift right 0 fill. So it will fill the data 0 from the right hand side. Then comes fine. So now what we will do, we will take some example related to all this operator. Fine, I'll make a new file. I'll write class, and now I'll write operators main. Why? Because it's my main class. And then here I'll write public static void main. In this I'll write string args. Fine, add the thing which we are supposed to write. And now here I'll write integer num1, let's say equal to 100, num2, let's say equals to 200, num3 let's say equal to 300. And here I'll write system.out.println. Println. Fine. And now here what we'll do. So let's see some logical operations first. I'll just write logical operator. I'm writing logical operator. Fine. And now here I'll write logical AND operator. So here let's see what I am getting the output. Now here I'll write plus, again in bracket you will write number 1 and number 2. Fine. Number 1 and number 2. And also you will write logical AND operation with number 2 and number 1. Now again along with this I'll write logical OR operation. What I'll do, I'll write logical OR operation. In this logical OR, let's see what I'll get. So I'm writing here OR, and here also I am getting OR. So I have taken up the two operations. Fine. And let's see what is the output of this. So I'll save it as, what was the name? Operator main. I'll save this file as operator main.java in my same folder. So I've saved the file, and now what I'll do, I'll go to compiler. So just, I'm not showing the notepad output, I'm just writing here. So here there is a file called as operators main.java. Now here I'll write javac operator main.java. Fine. So it says file not found. What happened? Because it was operators. See, there are 5 errors now. Let's say why these 5 errors are there. Fine. Now it will give me the proper output. What I did was, I have not defined number 2 and number 3. By mistake, this number 2 and number 3 were defined as number only. So let's see. Now again there are 4 errors. Let's see why there are 4 errors. Integer, integer, integer. Now see here, it's very nicely says that you need binary operators. Means on integer you cannot work. On integer you cannot work. You need the value to be binary. Fine. So remember one thing, that when you're using logical operator, the left hand side and the right hand side operators should be binary operators. So what I'll do, I'll switch over to the notepad and I'll show you what changes I am doing in the code. I was knowing that this will happen, but to just explain you, I've taken up this example in this way. So here what I'll do, I'll just write num1 greater than num2 in bracket. Here I'll take num1, here I'll take num1 greater than num3. So I'm writing the relation like this now. Fine, I'll change all the relations. So see here, starting 1, 2, 3 brackets are there. This one is ended, again started, and 3 ended. Fine, number of brackets are okay. Now what I'll do, I'll just write here num3 greater than num2 and num3 greater than num1. And for the same thing, what I'll do, for same scenario, I'll write logical OR situation. For same scenario, I'll write logical OR. And let's evaluate what I should get. Fine, this is logical OR. Now just remember, here number 1 is 100, number 2 is 200. So here number 1 greater than number 2 is false. Even this is false. So this first answer I should get as false. Second case, number 3 greater than number 2 and number 3 greater than number 1. Both the conditions are true. So I should get true here. So my answer should be false and then true. And then here logical or num1 greater than num2 and num1 greater than num3, both the conditions failing. So here I'll write again false. Fine. But for or any one condition should be true, that is sufficient. So here I'll make this condition as false condition. So num1 greater than num3 greater than number 2 is true and num1 greater than number 3 is false. So in this scenario this is false and this is in this scenario this is true and this is false. So this false or with true is always true. So this I should get, my evaluation should be true, false, false, true, false, true. Fine. Chalo, let's see the output now. So code is compiled properly, there is no error. Previously it was giving error, now it has not given the error. So see, first logical operator was false, second logical operation was true, third logical operation was false, and final logical operation is true. In this way my logical operators function, which will return either true or false.